Hey there, Yancey. Today we're going to be talking about solving inequalities. The thing to know about solving inequalities is that it's exactly the same thing as solving any normal equation. There's just two extra little things you gotta keep in mind anytime you're trying to do these types of problems. Number one, if you multiply or divide by a negative number, you gotta spin the symbol around. The other thing you gotta remember is that if you're gonna spin the inequality around, you gotta spin the symbol with it. Otherwise, you get a false statement. Alright, that's everything you gotta remember. Let's go ahead and take a look at some examples. This first example we could solve as if it was 2x minus 7 equals 23. Start by adding 7 to both sides to get rid of the subtraction there, and that's going to give us 2x is less than or equal to 30. Gotta get rid of multiplication? Divide, Yancey! We divide 2 on both sides, and that's going to give us a final answer of x is less than or equal to 15. Next example. This time we get ourselves 19 is greater than 4 plus 5x. We're trying to solve for x here, so we gotta get rid of the 4 first. Doesn't matter that our x term goes second. If we're trying to solve, get rid of the stuff that's farthest away. So we start by subtracting, and it's gonna give us 15 is greater than 5x. Once again, you got multiplication, divide it away. The 5's cancel, and 15 divided by 5 is 3, and this gives us 3 is greater than x. You want your x first, Yance? Spin your thing around, but don't forget to turn your symbol with it. So 3 is greater than x is the same as x is less than 3. You keeping up, Yance? Let's take a look at the next example. This time we got division with our x, but we're still going to get rid of that 2 first. So we minus 2 from both sides to get started here. That's going to leave us with negative x over 4 is less than 8. Now this problem's a double whammy. We got the minus and the divided by 4. So let's get rid of both of those at the same time by multiplying both sides by negative 4. Now this is an inequality, so anytime you multiply by a negative, guess what you gotta do with the symbol in the middle? Spin it around. What once was less than is now greater than, and our final answer is x is greater than negative 32. Alright, Yance, here comes the last hurrah, and it is going to be a doozy compared to the rest. Still, we're trying to get x by itself, so we're going to take care of that 7 first. So minus 7 from both sides. Our 7's cancel, and negative 5 minus 7 is negative 12. This gives us negative 12 is greater than negative 3x. That negative 3 is being multiplied by x, so we're going to divide both sides by negative 3. Don't forget to spin the symbol. 4 is less than or equal to x. Want your x first? That's fine. Just don't forget to spin the symbol again. Our final answer here, x is greater than or equal to 4. Alright, Yance, if you're losing any sleep over this one, it means you probably need to be working on solving equations the normal way first. We got a couple videos on that. Check them out. Once you mastered that, then all you gotta keep in mind is that if you got inequalities, you gotta spin the symbol around when you multiply or divide by a negative number, and you gotta spin the symbol around if you're gonna rotate the whole inequality. And that's it! Time to go! See you later, Yancey!